Oh, hey there. Just adjusting my little ears. Happy Tiny Home Tuesday. Welcome to the channel, Tiny Home fam. It's Lindsay, and I'm super excited. This is the very first Tiny Home Tuesday. I thought I'd wear the cute little, I don't know what these are, kitty cat ears in celebration of the big news of today is all about LA. That's right. The city of Los Angeles has amended their accessory dwelling unit ordinance to allow for movable tiny homes. Yes, 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 yes. My kitty ears are super excited right now because that means a lot. The very first major big city to say yes to tiny homes on wheels in backyards like this one. Those are wheels. There's the home. That is huge, you guys, because now there's so many other cities that can take notice and go, oh, a 4 million person city just went and approved movable tiny homes. San Diego, San Jose, those are all cities that are working on it. And I just want to say a big thank you to Dan Fitzpatrick and Tessa and Latch Collective and Zach and all those other people, Alexis and Christian, and the long, long list, American Tiny House Association, all the people that all played a role in getting this type of ordinance to be amended so that other people like myself living up here in cute little Sebastopol can go into my council members' offices or the meetings and start talking about amending their ordinance to allow for movable tiny homes. So, yay, news of the day is LA. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell anyone. Even if you don't want to live in LA, just the fact that it's happening, that is news to share. Okay, there's a lot of news going on in the world, but that is news to share. So, number 2, I have my little list. Number 2 is really the reason why I'm here right now talking to you, and that I haven't just like gone off into my tiny home and gone into another world. The real deal is that I'm committed to making sure that people never experience what we're dealing with or what we dealt with when our tiny home builder went bust. So after about 2 years of this being in the making, we have worked hard and tirelessly behind the scenes to bring you the Dreamer to Dweller design package and consulting services. For those of you that are like, I'm just not sure where to start. You may have watched videos online or TV shows about tiny homes and you think, okay, I really want a tiny home, but I don't know where to start. I don't know who to trust. And you know what? After our experience, completely understood. We thought we trusted the right people and they went out of business in the middle of the build. That's a longer dive, but ultimately my husband and I overspent by $40,000. And our dream was to actually get rid of our rent and get into a tiny home. So now we've got to obviously make up some cash flow that didn't happen during the build, that we had to take over for 8 months and finish our build. So we want all the other people to never have that experience. There are so many times I hear again and again about people that got screwed over by a builder. I mean, there's TV shows online. Homes on Homes is all about fixing contractors' mistakes. So does it happen? Can it happen? Yes, yes. In the tiny home world, you do not need to be a general contractor to build a tiny home. You don't even need to be a professional to say you can build a tiny home. Maybe you're someone that built a cabinet once and you can just come out and say, I want to build a tiny home. The good news is there are quality builders and we are connected to them. I have made it my mission to stay in contact with those that are of integrity. They're pumping out tiny homes left and right, really good quality, really good reputation. So by working with us, doing your tiny home design, working with you, so basically it's design done with you and for you. You're working with our designers, our interior designers, then you're going to actually be that much more supported on the mission and journey of going tiny. You're really only 6 steps away from actually owning your own tiny home. And the cool part is we can offer financing. Yes. Woo, woo, woo. Financing is a big deal because some people may have the whole chunk of money that they're available for their tiny home. And for those that want a tiny home that may be beyond their budget, but their budget could allow for a monthly payment, and the payments are not that much, you know, based on about $100,000 tiny home, which is this one behind us, and maybe that's not your budget, maybe it's lower than that, but let's say it's 100,000, you're looking at anywhere from $300 to $500 a month in payments. Pretty cool, right? Then I know there's either land fees or fees that go to, placing it on someone's land or paying for it to be somewhere. But still, those can be quite agreeable to your pocketbook at the end of the day. And you get to end up owning your own home instead of just sending money off to the rent world or to someone else's equity. So be sure to check out experiencetinyhomes.org. You can learn more about our story and what happened to us and all the details. And then also at the other opportunity, there's going to be a button for scheduling your 20-minute free consult call. So that's super exciting, you guys. LA is saying yes, and we are saying yes to offering these design consulting services because we don't want anyone to ever experience what we went through. We had to change out our axles and tires day 2 of our trip. If that just gives you a little insight. Don't even get me started on the electricity. So we want to help anyone that's interested in going tiny, not sure where to start. Do you buy or DIY? Where do you go? Let us help you on that journey because we've been there, done that. We live in a tiny home. We love it. We love it, and we get challenged by it as well. So we'll talk about all those details, the minutia that no one really wants to talk about, especially not mom, dad, or friends, or brothers, or sisters, or cousins. We want to talk about it with you. All right, you guys, have a great Tiny Home Tuesday. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was meant to be a live show. Haven't quite cracked that in the YouTube world. It says that I am not eligible yet. Still got to figure it out. We need 100 subscribers to get to our own channel, but we do have Instagram and Facebook at Experience Tiny Homes. Like us, follow us. Thank you so much for joining in the Tiny Home fam. Bye.